What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So I just wanted to make a very quick video about what we saw yesterday. Naughty Dog tweet about Outbreak Day. As you all probably know, Outbreak Day is pretty much, Naughty Dog made this sort of like a yearly celebration thing because it's based on, of course, The Last of Us, the day where the apocalypse started happening, in the original game, the Joel and Sarah part that the game starts off with, right? Basically on September 26th, every year when there is that Outbreak Day, Naughty Dog comes out with like some new merchandise or stuff you can buy, and this year was no different. So you could buy like a new theme on the PS4, I think, and also maybe some clothes and stuff, some gear, some merchandise based on The Last of Us. But the thing I found really interesting, or what I actually wanted to talk about in this video with you all, is a poster that they also revealed, and therefore you can also buy yourself. And what this poster showed was something very interesting, right? It basically shows just an arm of a certain guy, at least it looks to be a male character, right? Within his hand holding a hammer. In the background we see a very dark sort of like landscape, lots of pine trees, the traditional Last of Us car wrecks and stuff, of which one of them seems to be on fire, and in the fire, kind of like in the smoke, it appears to be that there's some type of like animal face you can see, like a wolf or something like that. I'm looking at it right now as I'm describing it, of course, if you're wondering why I'm looking to my right. But anyway, yeah, it's a very interesting poster, of course, and the reason why I think it's clearly a tease to The Last of Us Part 2, and it is meant to portray something significant in the game, is because actually, if you look back at what Naughty Dog tweeted last year on Outbreak Day, something very similar. So last year on Outbreak Day, they released a poster as well, made by the exact same artist, and what that one showed was clearly kind of like, a female arm, female hand, holding this knife, so it was very kind of like obvious that it was most likely supposed to be Ellie, because Ellie is known for always carrying that knife with her, right? But not just that, it showed this butterfly pattern on her arm, kind of like, almost like a tattoo, right? And we saw later on, 3 months after, when The Last of Us Part 2 was officially revealed, of course, in that PlayStation Experience trailer, we saw that Ellie actually now has this butterfly tattoo or whatever engraved on her, complete kind of like lower arm, right? So that poster that they released last year was a hint towards The Last of Us Part 2, and that makes me just think that this one is going to be once again no different. This is going to be a hint towards whatever we're going to see next, most likely at PlayStation Experience with a new trailer or something. And so a lot of people have been speculating, well, what exactly is this? We see, like I said, there's clearly sort of like, the fact that it is so muscular makes you think it's of course a male arm, male hand and stuff holding this hammer. So if you think about that related to The Last of Us, obviously many people will be thinking about Joel. So this could possibly be Joel holding this hammer, right? And so maybe the new trailer at PlayStation Experience will this time around be more focused on Joel as a character. The last one really was about Ellie. We did see Joel in it, but not really that much. Yeah, the last trailer was clearly very, very much focused on Ellie. We also know that the game itself has this like theme that's supposed to be all about hatred this time around. At least that's what Neil Druckmann said in an interview in the past. And so with the background here, it seems a very dark, evil sort of like vibe that's coming off of it, right? So it's very likely that the next trailer that we're gonna see about the game, yeah, is gonna be, this trailer that will really show you, why exactly this is the theme of the game, what the story is about, like I said, what exactly is up with Joel too, because we don't really know what his role in the game is. A lot of people are, kind of like thinking that Joel might actually be dead in the game, which I don't really think is the case, but who knows? We're gonna find out about that very soon, of course. But yeah, I think, I think it's just interesting. I wanted to basically discuss with you all in the comments what you think about this trailer, or sorry, about this poster. If you have any thoughts on what it could mean, what this trailer is going to be all about. Is this actually Joel in it, or is this going to be some type of completely new character that we don't know about? And yeah, I've even seen some theories like that it just looks like this is the arm of, well, really like speculating about appearance, of course, but that this is some type of arm of a younger character, because it doesn't really look like it's, like it would be Joel's arm, because Joel is already like 50 to 60 years old, I think, in The Last of Us Part 2. So yeah, who knows? Maybe we're gonna have flashbacks with Joel and his past, kind of like like looking at the events leading up to the core game of The Last of Us. You know, what did Joel do in those 20 years between that original very first chapter in the game and the second one, you know, where it pretty much continues from then on, right? So yeah, it's just very interesting. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know how you feel about it. And then for now, of course, look forward to a bunch more Last of Us Part 2 coverage because clearly PlayStation Experience this year, we're gonna see something more, and that's gonna happen very soon in about 2 to 3 months from now. So look forward to that. And then for now, I want to thank you all for checking out this video, of course. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope to see you again next time.